Kia ora guys, what's going on and welcome back to my channel. So recently we've almost hit 200 subscribers on here and I'm so thankful for every single one of you, and because of that I thought why not just reintroduce myself, let these new people know what's going on, what I'm about, who I am. So yeah, because of that, a little bit of a personal Q&A for you today. So if you guys do like the idea of this video, please give it a big thumbs up before we get started. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you can see more content along the lines of what I've already posted. Some new stuff to come, but yeah, other than that, let's get started. Alright, so let's just start off nice and simple. Hi, I'm Georgia, nice to meet you. So I am a student here in New Zealand. I currently live in Dunedin. I study at the University of Otago. I am 22 years old. So yeah, I study in Dunedin. I study sports and exercise nutrition, minoring in supplementary nutritional science. Sounds really fancy. It's pretty much just sports nutrition with a fancy minor on the end. And I am just about to graduate. So yeah, about 2 more weeks. And then I get to graduate on the 19th of December, so I'm super excited about that, to finally have finished my degree. And so after that, I'm going to go do my Masters. So starting next year, I'm starting a 1.5 year Masters in Advanced Sports Nutrition, which means I'll do about a year of nutrition-based papers, quite hard papers by the sounds of it, and then I will do half a year of placement, which is the main reason why I chose this Masters. I feel like it's really important to get that workplace experience, that hands-on kind of situation that you really need when you want to go into a workplace. So when you do nutrition, to become a registered nutrition within the New Zealand Board of Nutrition, you do need, I think it's 2 years of experience. So doing this Masters and having that little bit of placement there is a really good kickstart to going into the workforce and to getting my registration as a fully qualified nutritionist in New Zealand. So yeah, that is my degree and that is what I study. So this really wasn't originally the plan to be doing nutrition. So a little bit of the backstory is I came down to Dunedin to study first year health science in 2017. Went into a hall, loved my life. Health science was hard. This long story short, everyone's the same. Health science was really hard and I actually was planning on getting into physio. Well, that was the goal at least. I probably since about I was 16 years old was like, yep, I'm gonna be a physio. This is it. This is what I'm doing. Health science, physio, boom, done. Not the case. So did first year health science, kind of slacked off in my first year. That whole new university experience, I just kind of had more fun than I did studying and working hard. So my grades in the first semester weren't ideal. Second semester I really picked up my game, my grades were better, but overall that wasn't really enough to get me into physio, which I totally understood and it was my own fault. So I was like, okay, let's go. Second year entry for physio. It meant that I did a year of anatomy, which, not gonna lie, absolutely loved it. Anatomy was so much fun. I don't think I could do it as a whole degree, props to those who could, but for a year that was really awesome and I got great grades. I was like, yes, let's go. Second year entry, physio, we don't got this. So yeah, sadly I didn't get into physio after my second time round, and I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, I went into a pretty dark place for a couple of months. Went home, was working at Kmart over the break, and I just had no idea what to do with my life. I was just like, that was my second chance at trying to get into physio. My grades were so much better. Do I even want to do physio anymore? What am I doing? It was a pretty tough time and I was just really stuck. And for a very long time I've been interested in nutrition, supplements, eating the right things, looking after your body, exercising, all that sort of stuff. And I pretty much just would watch YouTube in my spare time. A lot of people, at the time I was watching a lot of Kelly Yeager, if you guys know who that is. And my boyfriend, and I will forever be grateful for him for doing this, he pretty much said to me, have you ever thought about nutrition? And I was like, nutrition, what do you mean? He's like, as a degree, have you ever thought about studying nutrition? And I said, no, I didn't really know that was a thing. I didn't really know that you could study nutrition. And so then I had a little look into it, and obviously nutrition was offered at the Otago University and they did nutrition and sports nutrition. It's a Bachelor of Applied Science. And so he said to me, he's like, why would you not just give that a go? You don't know what to do. You love nutrition. Your whole life outside of working pretty much revolves around nutrition and exercise. Why not give it a go? And so I was like, oh. I mean, yeah, sports nutrition sounds like a good way to go. And like I said, I'll forever be grateful because this is it. I just love what I do so much. And every day when I'm talking to different people and they're like, hey, what's your thoughts on this? And what's your thoughts on this sort of thing relating to nutrition? And I'm just like, boom, 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 here is my knowledge. It makes me so happy, and it makes me happy that I can share that information with you guys. I absolutely love what I do. And the reason why I study it now is just because that is the lifestyle that I love to live. I love to help other people to be the best possible versions of themselves, whether that's just through exercise, whether it's through the way that eat properly to fuel your body, to make sure that you're getting enough. Guys, this is it. This is where I'm meant to be. So that pretty much covers my study and my background. So yeah, nutrition's where it's at, team, graduating in a couple of weeks. Yes. And another question that I sometimes get asked is where I work. So often, if you guys follow me on Instagram, pop the little tag there, also in the description box below. But I actually work at a gym, so I work at the university gym as a group fitness instructor. I teach pump, which is a resistance-based class, U50, which is a high-intensity circuit-based class. Then I also take yoga Lattes, which is actually what I'm taking tonight. It's a combination of yoga and Pilates, as the name suggests. So yeah, I take a few classes there, work the front desk, and it is a brilliant part-time job to have alongside studying. Alright, so I've actually never on my channel, I think, introduced my family, and I probably might do this over Christmas when I'm actually home with them, but in the meantime, I'm lucky enough to have my lovely mother and father, and then I have my sister as well, and then not to forget some other very important people in my family, which is my pets. We have Mr. Stanley, who is like a dog cat, if that makes sense. He's a cat, but he acts like a dog, and he's absolutely brilliant. Then we also have Miss Rosie, and she is a nice little old dash hound. And then we have Ziva. She is the newest addition to the family, a black lab. And then we'll never ever forget my absolute baby. My heart is always going to be with him, but he is sadly not with us, and that is Dante. Put a beautiful photo of him here. He is my absolute baby. I have a photo of him next to my bed, and I love him. But yes, nonetheless, those are my family members, including all of my pets as well. Then if we're talking about family, you know, you've got to talk about your chosen family, and that is these beautiful people right here. So we have Sophia, Ellie, Aiden, Ruben, and then of course Jerry as well, who is my boyfriend of almost 7 years in April. So yeah, these guys are my Dunedin family. They are my chosen family, my best friends, and I love them to pieces, and I miss them so much right now because they've all gone home for the summer. Can you come back now, please? But yeah, so those are my friends, my closest friends. And so that's kind of like the main sections of my life. And now I just have a few questions that I have on my phone that some people have asked, just like random questions. So if you made it this far, good work. Thank you for staying here. Feel free to listen to my answers to the rest of the questions. Otherwise, thanks for watching, make sure you like. But yeah, otherwise, first question, favorite type of exercise at the moment? So I was doing a lot of, I did train for the half marathon and all that sort of stuff, so I was doing a whole lot of running and cardio stuff, and then I decided, nah, no more cardio, let's get back into lifting weights. And I did that for a while, and then I kind of just plateaued in motivation. I was just like, meh. And so now, HIIT baby, HIIT is where it's at. 30 to 50, 60-minute, you know, just like a shortish to mid-length workout, high intensity, hitting all the body parts, just getting the sweat on. That's where it's at the moment. Favorite food? Everything, does that count? I literally love everything. It depends on what I'm in the mood for. Here you go, here's another one. If I could only eat one meal for the rest of my life, what would it be? Sushi. Absolutely, hands down. I am a savory girl. That's another question. Sweet or savory? Definitely savory, but don't get me wrong. Absolutely have a sweet tooth when it comes to it. Like, there's a packet of Tim Tams downstairs that somehow keeps disappearing. I don't know how that happens, but yes. Also we have coffee or tea. Coffee, absolutely coffee. I think I'm addicted to caffeine. Like, to be honest, I can't go a day without it, so catch me out here over the Christmas having a break from that, because my body seriously needs a detox from caffeine. I did this time last year. I went 1 week without caffeine. Major difference, major difference. So I personally am someone who takes pre-workout before exercise, and obviously this is something that is not necessarily for everybody. I enjoy it, I like the taste, I like how it makes me feel, the energy, the buzz, but to be perfectly honest, recently my pre-workout hasn't been doing very much, and I think that's because I've become too reliant on it, so I really need to cut back, cleanse myself so that I can have that awesome feeling again, that when you have the cheeky energy drink or maybe take a little bit of pre-workout before exercise, that you just feel alive and buzzing and energized rather than not really feeling much at all. Alright, sticking with food, we have go to breakfast. Now, this depends when I come back from the gym or from work in the morning, if I'm feeling sweet or savory. Recently I've actually been having both, so if it's sweet, protein banana pancakes. So just mix like a banana, scoop of protein powder, an egg, a little bit of baking powder, a little bit of vanilla into the pan with a bit of butter. I've also added some like fruit recently, with some raspberries or strawberries when we had them in the fridge. Woo! She do be nice. But if it's savory, pretty simple, just eggs on toast. If I could pick anything, it would be eggs on toast with tomato, avocado, and mushrooms cooked in butter. That would be like the go-to, but recently I don't have any of that other stuff, so it's just eggs on toast. Guilty pleasure snacks. Tim Tams, Oreos, Pringles, oh, just the original Pringles. That's just like, I could demolish a whole thing of those. Oh, there's just so many things. Anything sweet and full of sugar, that's probably my go-to answer. Alright, favourite colour is purple. I'm not actually, this is kind of maroony, but I pretty much own most things in purple. Purple is my go-to colour. You walk into my room, the first thing you see is purple. Am I a morning or a night person? So I would like to say morning. I definitely am a bit of a nana at night. Recently I've been a little bit more tired, so I haven't been getting up as early, but to be perfectly honest, if I could exercise in the morning or the night, definitely in the morning. I find it a little bit hard because at the moment a lot of the classes I take are in the afternoon, and I just don't really, not that I don't function well in the afternoon and night, but that's probably not my chosen time for working out. So yeah, definitely morning. Don't get me wrong, I love a good sleep in. I will wake up early if I feel like I need to, or if I feel my body can. If I do need to sleep in a little bit longer, I will just hit the snooze and go back to sleep. Alright, this might seem like a really stupid question to some people on here because you'll be following me for this reason, but somebody asked, what's your favourite activewear brand? Gymshark, baby! Yes, Gymshark is where it's at. I will have to do a video, maybe when I move into my new place next year, of my entire Gymshark collection because she's big. She is big, she is vast, and she is still growing. So yeah, Gymshark is number one, baby, number one. I have so much Gymshark, so yeah, can't wait to show you guys all of it. If you want to see some of the Gymshark I do have, I'll just pop some more videos up in the eye because I have heaps of Gymshark reviews. So yeah, that is my baby. I love Gymshark. Yes. Alright, 3 more questions. The first one is favourite supplements. So yes, I'm a supplement girl at heart, and my go-to that I will recommend to any person that asks me is Optimum Nutrition. Their protein powder and their pre-workout, hands down, love them. There's a lot of reasons why I love them in terms of the quality, the taste, and all that sort of stuff, but pretty sure I went into that in another video, so I'll just like link it in the eye, whichever side it's on. But yeah, Optimum Nutrition is definitely number one. If you want a fun flavored protein, which is really good, Ghost is a really, really good one. Definitely recommend their chocolate milk protein or their cereal milk for basic flavors, but they have lots of fun different ones. Just be aware that the fun flavors do sometimes have chunks in them, not on like bad chunks. They'll have things like little bits of cookies or chocolate chips or something like that, toaster waffle pieces. So those are really fun flavors to have. But yeah, Optimum Nutrition, that's like my go-to pre-workout. Oh, it's a bit expensive, OxyShred though. OxyShred is legit, like it is so good, but it's like $95 a container, so Optimum Nutrition's where it's at. Alright, if you could go to one place in the world right now, where would it be? So currently, because of COVID, you obviously can't travel anywhere. It's pretty miserable in Dunedin at the moment, to be perfectly honest. In our spring months, we were having so much more sun and so much more warmth than in our later summer months. Like it's December and it's just been raining and overcast for pretty much the past couple of weeks, so that's great. I would definitely, hands down, somewhere warm. I'm not really a warm person, I do definitely prefer the cold, but because of the weather, send me to an island like Fiji or Raro, or just somewhere warm where I can lie on the beach. drinking my coconut and just chilling out. Go swimming. Beautiful. That's the goal. And finally, last question, favorite thing to do that doesn't cost money. So obviously money can be quite a tough thing sometimes. I'm gonna be honest, exercising is definitely one of them, whether that's just going out for a walk or going to the gym, it's something like that. But to be perfectly honest, if I could choose one thing to do on a nice sunny day, it would be to go to the beach, just to lie out in the sun, go for a swim and just enjoy being outside in nature. It's just, that's the one. Alright guys, so that's it. That's a little video about moi. I hope you learned something new. So yeah, if you guys did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, tick the little notification bell. It'll let you know when I post more videos. So for those of you who are new, I post pretty much every Sunday about 7 o'clock every night New Zealand time. And yeah, I've got a whole range of videos, nutrition, exercise, a lot of Gymshark, but yeah, that's pretty much me. That's my channel team. I really hope you enjoyed it. Once again, big thumbs up if you did, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!